Hello traders, welcome back to another student testimonial. Today I'm joined by one of our alumni. I'll give him some time to introduce himself and to give us a little bit of background about how he came into trading, how he's doing, the different places he's gotten into. So today we're going to have an interesting conversation again with a developing trader, the different things he's working on, his plans, how he's developed, the things he's learned over time. So another episode for you guys to learn something, to pick up one or two nuggets that you can incorporate into your trading, and hopefully you'll learn one or two things from this episode. So to start us off, Cherubin, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and how you came into trading?
Okay, so my name is Students Angelo. Currently a student, just pursuing education and pursuing knowledge in different fields. I study business management in Riara, but recently took a break so I can say my dream, which is this trading, and specifically in this school, a financial lab. 20 years of age, nothing really much goes on in my life but Forex. Yeah.
So that's what you spend much of your time around?
Yeah, and also managing a business that my mom left, but that one is another story.
Okay.
Yeah, but most of the time it's just monitoring the market because it's one of the things I feel like I need to get right.
Okay.
We have a percentage off all our products. We have a sale going on. As people prepare for January intake, we've given you a 20% off. Our courses go for 50,000 and now they're 20% off for anyone who pays between now and the 24th of December. And instead of paying 50,000, you're going to pay 40,000, okay?
And when did you start trading all the way to you joining us? Give us a little bit of background. I'm sure you were scammed here and there.
Yeah. So my history in Forex started during COVID period, because there's a friend of mine who got into it because his brothers have been into it for quite a minute. So he introduced me into it, but he didn't really show me how he does it, because some people feel like they don't like teaching, so that you don't blame them for your own personal mistakes or anything. So I got into it during COVID period. Then with a group, some friends of mine decided to come to me for knowledge because they felt that I had knowledge in it, but truly not. So we used to do it with a group of 6 people plus now my other friend, but they never met or interacted at any point. So blew a couple accounts every month. You given money, you invest into a live account, but you don't really know what you're doing. You just have finance in Forex, not the knowledge itself. So you find yourself blowing accounts often. You just, because in trading, not trading necessarily, but MT4, you have 2 options: either you buy or sell.
Yeah.
So we look at the trend of the market, then your subconscious unasema, na buy. So you just buy, but necessarily you don't know things to do, like the fundamentals, the technical bit about it. So we found ourselves blowing accounts every week, because the moment you get money, you just put it into it, because in your head you want to get back the money you lost initially. So constantly you find yourself investing, blowing. So came a point I decided, let me stop doing this often, like funding my accounts and blowing. Let me seek knowledge.
Okay.
So the typical option that people normally do is go to YouTube, look at videos on how to trade, how to do things to do with Forex. You find yourself, everyone has different approach and different methods on how to approach the market or anything.
Yeah.
The people who will buy, we say, for example, executing a trade, they execute it at small lot size, but they put multiple trades on the same market or something. You find someone is using a large lot size. You find this one is using different, how can I call them? Different methods. Like you say, for example, this one is doing double bottom, only trades double bottom. So you find yourself, you're combated with too much knowledge that you can't implement because you saturated your head too much. So some other time on TikTok, I decided, I was just scrolling through TikTok, then I saw you guys.
Okay.
Then you hadn't relocated from town. So I decided I visit your offices to just inquire and to find a bit of knowledge about how you guys run as a company. I think that was back in 2022, around November, December there.
Yeah.
But I didn't enter school because I was to enter I was going to enter university in January. I didn't enter school. So some other time again, I followed you guys. Constantly watched your videos, podcasts, TikToks, Instagram reels, all that. But I was giving myself, I can say, time. Yeah, when I felt I was ready. So when you guys now relocated to Lavington, then I remember I had gone to church that Sunday. Sorry if not, some people are not spiritual and all. Yeah, but I'd gone to church on that Sunday. Then a pastor called Pastor Maxi had said that he had somewhere to be at around 2:00. There's a friend of his that had started a business close to Lavington and was going to give his blessing to the business and all. So that same night, I can say the next day or something, when you guys posted the video, I saw about it and I was like, oh, that's interesting, because I know Pastor Maxi because he had mentored me a couple of years ago. And I knew he doesn't get into something he doesn't believe in it. And a lot of people don't believe in Forex, but he believed in you guys. So I think the next week I decided to come visit these offices. Then I think it was around August. I had the decision of going back to uni or pursuing this. So I just sat my mom down and told her that I feel like it's right I just pursue what I believe will work out for me in the long run. Yeah. So that's when I decided to join the school in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite an extensive breakdown. But to just take you back before you even come to Financial Hub, given the way you've developed up to now, what mistakes would you say you were making the most while you were blowing those accounts, other than what you've said, which is you were just buying and selling without any clear method? Other mistakes that you're making, probably under risk management, are you doing it efficiently? Under psychology, had you even gone through all those topics, or it was just, if it's going down, I sell, if it's going up, I buy?
At that point, none of us knew anything to do with all that. Hatujui risk management, we don't know risk management, we don't know psychology, we don't. Us, we just people who just come across money and teamwork. You buy me, I sell.
So you'd make decisions like that. You'd say, you buy me, I sell. The one who makes money will divide.
See, we buy and sell at the same time. I swear.
And it still didn't work.
Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't work, because also at the same time, all our executions weren't at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, I find someone who has a bit of knowledge through YouTube, then they buy signals. So we sort of incorporate. I give them what I have, they give me what they have. Yeah, so it is more of a trade. So most of the times we had no knowledge about risk management. You learn from the previous blow. So you blew this because you used a huge lot size. So next time you use a bit of a smaller one. You blew it because of this market. So next time
you're not trading that market.
Yeah, you get into another market. Kidogo someone has done research during the week. He finds out there's something called news. So on Friday, end of the month, we don't trade. But now, as we trade that time, because we're waiting for that spike.
You're waiting for that news to come along, so that you buy now that spike or something of the sort, like an NFP or something of the sort.
Yeah, but now we don't know. We don't know how news works. We just know news is coming. So noise from the internet, noise from different people, different signals, decides how we are going to trade.
Yeah.
So you can find like someone is saying has done a bit of fundamental analysis. He says this market will buy with a spike, so you guys be ready at 5 o'clock. We all buy
with a spike after the spike has taken place.
After the spike, no, we're waiting for the spike to happen, so we execute everything. So you risk it all. Unasema kai kufe tuko ready.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
And sometimes though you'd make money.
Sometimes you'd make money,
but you never withdraw.
Tuna withdraw kidogo. Ama when the time you blow an account but there's a bit of money remaining, you withdraw the money, then you cool out, because what can you do now?
The other one has already gone.
Yeah. Like it came a point where it used to come, like we can talk about it like it's a normal conversation. This week I've blown my fifth one, but nisa tutarudi tena next week.
So next week is for depositing new money, you start again.
Yeah.
Hey, crazy. And what motivated you to keep exploring forex trading, given that you are losing money net on a day-to-day basis? If you think about it, you are just compounding losses.
Yeah.
Though sometimes you'd go up. What motivated you to just keep exploring and thinking, here there's something?
I feel like it's more a personal decision, in the sense of you've seen it work once, and if you learn from your previous mistakes, you see a bit of results, and it's a process that takes time. But if you do it alone, you'll take longer to get to your goal. But that's that learning from the previous trade, you've learned that news affects certain situations. So on certain days you don't trade. You analyze a market, you say, for example, using because a lot of people then used to get indicators. You learn from indicators, and an indicator gives you profit this week. So you find like when you constantly pursue it, you feel like there's an end goal towards this, and you don't want to give it up, because also at the same time, the same way people go to school and risk, because school is a risk at the end of the day. You go to university for 4 years hoping that after university you get employment. It's the same thing as this for me. Because I feel like it's a risk I took, and it's the only risk that I feel like bado sija accomplish, bado sijafika hiyo end goal yangu.
Yeah.
I feel like I constantly push it, because every other thing I've done to completion except this.
Okay. So you still feel like you need... So you're the kind of guy, if you start something, you need to push it all the way to completion. That's your attitude towards most things.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. That's a very key attitude, especially in the markets. And now that you've gone through, so you came in, you joined us this year. You've gone through our course, you covered the different strategies, you went through fundamentals, you went through risk management, you went through psychology. What really stood out is some of the things that you really need to work on, or some of the things that you feel like this is now some of the mistakes that I was making, and I need to really work on this for me to move forward and make money in the markets?
You can't be successful overnight. Yeah, because a lot of people, when you go to the internet, a lot of people have this mentality of when you start with $10, you can grow it till, say, for example, 100,000 in less than a week. But there are very few people who can do that. No. But something that I've learned from you guys is that it's a journey that doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey that requires steps. And it's a journey that requires discipline. And now, something that stood out was the fact that you guys also teach the psychological aspect of things, the technical, and also different teachers have different methods.
Okay.
And also, you're not teaching people to risk everything. You're teaching someone to be cautious and to treat this like it's something of value to you as a human being. Because most schools unasikianga come with $50, deposit $50, I give you signals, I give you signals, you won't grow, you won't learn, and the signals themselves are never accurate. No matter, you depend on someone else's knowledge to succeed. But if you come to a place where you're taught the method of how to succeed, it's a matter of you as a person to execute it. You find like you're growing that way instead of going to
other ways. Good stuff. Another question that I had, now that you have gone through the course, you've cleared, I'm sure you're working on things. What are some of the things that you've just told me before we came in that you've not yet gone live? You're looking to go into props big time next year. And currently, you are spending a lot of time with charts, looking at markets, trying to identify patterns, improving your pattern recognition skills. So what are some of the things that you do on a day-to-day basis to make sure that you improve? Or rather, can you define your trading day right now, how do you look at, like, today's on Monday, markets already open, we'll have New York open, we'll have the close. So how are you doing on a day-to-day basis, or how are you conducting yourself on a day-to-day basis to ensure that you learn these things?
For me, every day is gold day. As I gold.
So gold is your sweet spot.
Yeah. And also, okay, there's something I came to learn and understand, is that the more you do something, the more it becomes a habit and becomes muscle memory.
Yeah.
So there are certain things that, even though they won't happen every day, but itakuwa na pattern. That before, okay, says sema you predict the market or anything.
Yeah.
But there are certain, I can say, like
preparation.
Yeah, preparations ama candles zenye zinajirudianga. And before okay, after they occur, there's a certain event that follows with them. So every day I have to look at gold, Euro USD, and Japanese yen. Aussie dollar.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
those are the main pairs you focus on.
Yeah, because that's say for example, Taras's strategy goes well with Aussie dollar because it's not as volatile as gold.
Okay.
Gold has a specific trend it follows, depending on what occurred during the week or during the month.
Okay.
So when you monitor it in the monthly and weekly, daily, there's an expected trade that's bound to happen if you monitor. And also, it's not necessarily you monitor because you want to. You monitor because you're trying to build the discipline and habit that this is your 9 to 5.
Okay.
When other people are going to work, this is your office.
So you're working also. It's not a hobby.
Yeah, it's not a hobby. And also it's because I feel like ni kujifunza kuzoea. Kuzoea that at this specific time I have to do this so that I can achieve this in the market, and also the discipline. And also I feel like at the same time God will look at the efforts that you're putting in and sort of bless you,
reward them.
Yeah.
Okay, very, very good points. So I hope you guys are following up, taking up the nuggets. I'm also learning a lot from him. So I wanted to ask you, now that you have gone through the course, you're developing, like you're saying, you seem to have a very good map of how you should develop and the things that you should work on. What are the current challenges that you're going through? Because we always tell students that as much as you come through a course, like the way you just said, developing yourself will always come back to you. We'll give you the guide points of what you need to do, but you to develop yourself, it comes back to you. So as you're now trying to develop yourself, what are the main challenges that you've gone through? I remember you told me about capital. What are the challenges you're going through as you're trying to develop yourself in the market?
I can say the first one is that one of capital. Then at the same time, there's that aspect of because it's not trading a live account, it's just monitoring through trading view.
Yeah.
And there's a week where you can find you've not really executed a trade, but placed a predictional buy using the buy and sell tools. So you place a trade with the expectation of, so we say for example a buy, and it ends up not being a buy, it sells in multiple trades. So you put yourself in the shoes of, what if it was a live account, and you start thinking of, maybe I haven't gotten what I was taught in school necessarily.
Okay.
And also at the same time, because your day-to-day life affects this.
Yeah.
100%, and you have to have the discipline of balancing everything. You have to balance this with work, school, everything. And also there's that hope of being a professional in this, so that in the long run you can become
full-time trader,
you can come up with your own strategies and methods. But also it's a bit tricky because sometimes trades occur when you're asleep.
Yeah.
But you weren't able to monitor or spot it. So it's the discipline that you're trying to gain, and at the same time, not let your personal life affect your trading life. I can say before now the capital comes in. Yeah. and also trying to I guess trying to grow psychologically, because a lot of people don't talk about the psychological aspect of trading and how it affects your mental state. Because when you trade live accounts and you blow an account, it comes to your personal life that you think about, I've lost money, this money could have paid for something else or could have done this, but you're now back to nothing.
Yeah.
So it's trying to also incorporate your psychological life, your psychological beat into the Forex bit, so it doesn't affect your personal life.
Okay. And from just chilling with you, also observing you in class, you're very quick to ask questions where you don't understand, and you also look like you're quite calm and laid back, which is very important when you're trading markets. So I'd ask you now, given that you're very strong at those, what are the psychological elements which you just said, which you're really struggling to develop? Like you said, that aspect of, I know very many people struggle with their attitudes towards losing. You lose and it really it gets into your head. You start doubting yourself. You start feeling like you can't do this. So for you now, what challenges do you have? Because you seem to have some very good strengths on the psychological side. Greed. What aspects do you feel like are affecting you on that side?
Greed.
It's just greed, purely greed.
Yeah. Greed and taking losses. No, but it starts with greed. Because when you place a trade and see profit, in your head you're like, what if I do it again right now? And sort of grow the account.
Yeah.
You're planning for something. Now the personal life is starting to affect your Forex life.
Okay, so you've started now trading to buy something, buy things, or
you've already planned for money that you've not made.
Okay.
So in your head you've made profit, but you feel like it's not enough. You've already put a burden in your head, like say for example, you wanted to buy a shoe. And you've made profit tonight and you feel like it's not enough, and you want to buy that shoe by tomorrow, which is not even necessary for you to buy. But you feel like, because now you're a profitable trader, because you've made two profitable trades in a row. You feel like now I can do it the third time
and buy the shoe.
Yeah, you're not following your strategy ama your checklist as a trader, that you've made profit and you're not counting the profits that you made. You're trying to, you're not following your strategy, I can say, because I feel like as a trader you're supposed to have the discipline to follow your own strategy and your own rules.
Yeah,
that I've made, say for example 2% today, I don't see the point of trading again. I can just get out of the market and call it a day.
Yeah.
But now you feel like you want to make 3%, and the moment your head is not in the right space, that's how you start getting losses. And the losses bit, you find yourself, say for example you've been profitable for some time, but now you experience your first loss, and the second one and your third one. In your head now you want to recover the losses, the 3 losses, using one trade. That's when now you start increasing your lot size. You start increasing the lot size, increasing the amount of trades you place. So okay, experience loss start by then ojasoma, you're supposed to take a pause, say for example a day or 2.
Yeah,
you experience the loss and learn from the loss. But when you want to force the market to do what you want, that's how now you start experiencing more losses. Experience ya 4, ya 5, ya 6, unasema kani kulipuka
acha ilipuke,
sizishaenda mara such as ende zote. So yeah, that's the mentality I used to have. That when I make profit, I want to make more profit. When I get a loss, I want to recover the loss using more trades and increasing my lot size, but I experience another loss. And when I feel like the losses are enough, I risk my whole account, because I feel like at this point you can just take everything because you've taken enough. Yeah. But I feel like something I learned from you guys is that the aspect of risk management, the psychological aspect of when you experience a loss, you take it as it is. Because at the same time also, you should trade money you're willing to risk.
Okay.
And don't borrow money so that you can risk. The moment you borrow money and you're trying to trade that money, it's already affecting your psychological bit of it, which is I have to give this person back the money. So you're putting pressure on yourself that you don't have to.
Yeah.
So when you trade, you're supposed to trade money that you're willing to risk.
Okay.
And at the same time, don't try and grow an account overnight. But also at the same time, the most important thing is when you're starting out, start out with good amounts of capital. But since a lot of people don't have that, that's when you guys taught me about prop farms. And when you don't have enough capital, try with prop farms. Because then the prop farms themselves also will teach you how to do risk management and how to become a disciplined trader.
Yep.
Yeah.
So some nuggets there, a lot of nuggets for you guys to pick. If you are taking notes, hope you're noting down some of the most critical things. If you're out there, you're starting out, you're interested in having something structured, you can see like for him, he has a very clear framework on what he needs to work on, at least for him to develop himself, the different mistakes that traders make. So hope you're picking notes. Also, if you're interested, you could join us, learn from us. We have a structured course that will take you through the different things that you need to learn in trading. We're not here to tell people how to trade and make money. We're here to tell you how to trade professionally, turn this into something that you can do as a career or even as a part-time job, but at least do it professionally so that you stand a chance to at least make money. So as you wind up, there's someone out there like you who's trying as much as he can to make money. You know, he's buying and selling at the same time. He's asking his friend, what do you think? He's trying to take tips from someone. What advice would you have for that guy out there who's very interested in learning how to trade but is doing it in the wrong way?
I feel like money is just a bonus. Most important thing is knowledge. And not just knowledge, but the right knowledge. And I can say personally, what I've learned from Financial Hub is that you're not being taught how to become just a normal trader. You're also being taught how to become a professional trader. And also at the same time, if you want to venture into the corporate world, you can also become a corporate trader because you're taught how to keep books, records of your trades through years, how to journal, how to manage losses, how to just evaluate and plan yourself as a trader. So you not only can become you can not only do trading for your personal benefits, but also can take it professionally. Yeah. Because when you have the records and your portfolio, I can say, when you have a well-built portfolio and approach someone or a company or a corporate and they see your books are okay, they can give you a job. But most people don't teach you about journaling. They don't teach you about how to become a professional trader. You trading, kila mtu anaweza fanya trading. Because the people who become traders through luck. The people who become traders because they have a lot of money and they feel like nikirisk lot size kubwa itanisumbua. See, but the most important thing I can say is seeking the right knowledge from the right people and having the right mentors. It doesn't necessarily, don't get into trading just because you want to make money. Money is just a bonus. But the knowledge is the most important thing I can say.
I don't think I have anything to add given his last statement. Getting not just knowledge but the right knowledge, because out there are people who are peddling knowledge but the wrong one. So make sure you get the right knowledge. It doesn't necessarily have to come from us. You can search for it, but make sure at least it's something useful leading you to the right place. So that was Cherubin for you, one of our alumni students, a developing trader. We're looking forward to work with these guys as they develop also. As you're also moving forward, we have very many great plans for people who've come through our program. We have a lot that we are likely to unleash and reveal over time. But that's it from us. I don't think there's anything that I can add. If you're interested in joining us again, make sure you reach out to us. Our links, everything is in the description. Where to get us, how you can get us, where to reach us, how you can reach us, and the different things. So we'll catch up with the next one. See you guys on the next one. Peace.